G'day and welcome to a new video, pretty different, short, sharp one today, talking about my lawn renovation process from start to finish. Over time, lawns will build up dead organic matter and thatch, becoming overly thick and unhealthy to the point where the thatch layer in the lawn will stop water, nutrients, air penetrating down into that soil. And so something needs to be done about it if you want to maintain a really nice lawn, in this case, a lawn renovation. This past spring on my back lawn, I started by setting my cylinder mower down to 12 millimeters and cutting down the excess top growth that was in the lawn. Then I went at it with my rotary mower and I scalped down as low as I could. For this renovation, I would have liked to have gone lower, but it was a really big physical effort. I did a bit of panel beating on my mower a couple of months after this to fix it up, to be able to not push through and have it be as big of an effort. I would have liked to go lower to get right down to the crown of the plant, but being such a big lawn, it just wasn't on the cards for me this last renovation. One of the big benefits of this scalp first allows the scarifier and the core aerator to get in deeper. So what I did was moved on to Scarifying, which is a machine with these vertical blades which dig right down into that thatch layer and remove lots of dead matter that you can't get to with your standard rotary mower. I used the Ryobi and then I moved on to the petrol machine from Kennard's Hire. So this part of the process is really helping the lawn to breathe and getting rid of excess growth. Next step for me was core aeration, where I was pulling out material with this Bluebird aerator, allowing air into the soil and creating space for me to be able to top dress into. Now out here, I've got pretty nice fertile soil, but there is deep down some clay, which causes sogginess in the lawn at times, during winter especially. But before I got onto top dressing, my irrigation system was installed, which has been absolutely magic to be able to just water my lawn from my phone. It's fantastic. But from there, I moved on to top dressing, and it seems to be a topic that gets a lot of comments, especially from the Americans for some reason. But what I used was a nice washed sand, which is going to improve my drainage, and it also is going to level out my yard far better than soil does, which is more organic materials that are going to break down over time and somewhat defeat that purpose of leveling. If you do have a super sandy WA type soil or other issues with your lawn where you want to bring in organic matter, that's 100% fine. And if you fill a hole with soil and compost, it's not going to disappear, but it will over time break down more than a pure, nice washed sand that's also going to improve the drainage will do. And look, I've had YouTube comments about it and stuff as well, about the sand and the drainage and that sort of thing. There's plenty of experts in the industry who talk about sand and improving drainage. So look, I don't know. See how my lawn goes this winter, hey? For this top dressing, I used a mini loader to load up this Eco 250 top dresser, and I absolutely highly recommend it. It saved my back massively, even if you just get the mini loader and not the top dresser as well, which for my massive open backyard here, yeah, definitely something that I'll be continuing to use into the future. But even if you just get a mini loader to fill up your wheelbarrow, absolutely recommend it. And when it comes to applying products, I didn't apply a fertilizer at the time of the renovation because I had applied a granular fertilizer about 6 weeks prior. I'd also done a liquid about 3 weeks before, so then I did another liquid about 3 weeks after. The recovery watering for me, we actually got a lot of rain, which was fantastic. But my irrigation was set for about 3 times a day. But like I said, there was a lot of regrowth in the 11 days or so from start to finish because of that irrigation install and whatnot and the size of this yard. But we were lucky enough, we got the rainfall and it came back to life really nicely. During that recovery process, I was coming out here and being really meticulous with topping up little low spots when I felt them with my mower when I was going over them. So a little bit of sand, re-leveling, trying to get it really, really nice and level. Something important with that recovery watering is that you want to try to keep your top dress damp all through the day, but dry out at night time, because night watering can promote fungal disease. A lot of people have questions about when to start mowing after the renovation, and the answer is quite simply when it looks a bit overgrown and like it looks like it needed it. So that's exactly what I did. I started mowing, I mulched it with my rotary mower the first time, and then I was mowing with my cylinder mower every 2 or 3 days to really promote that nice, healthy lateral growth. And now look, this lawn, we've had ups and downs throughout the season and times where I haven't been able to care for it as much, but as of today, it's looking pretty nice. I am planning another big full-scale renovation, exactly the same as I've just described, at the end of summer. I'm only 1.5 years into working on this lawn, so I want to hit it really hard with big renovations, lots of top dressing. Fast forward 5 or so years, and instead of putting out 5 or 6 cubic meters of sand onto this to really level spots out, I'm probably going to be doing 2 or 3, you know, just for little bits of touch-ups here and there. Definitely, as time goes on, don't need to be hitting your lawn as hard. The more you train it to cut it low and to look really nice. But look, that was my process for this full-scale lawn renovation in spring. It's come back really nicely. Some people get worried about destroying their lawn and it not coming back. Promise you, especially with a lot of these Australian lawn varieties like Kikuyu and Cooch, it's fine. It's going to be fine. So look, hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any more lawn renovation questions, plenty of videos that I want to make throughout next sort of autumn and winter, coming into next spring, so you can hit it hard. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.